All right, I've got a story for you today that is, well, it's pretty wild. It comes from the world of algorithmic trading, and it's a story about what looks like flawless performance, some incredible discipline, and a warning that comes from the last place you'd ever expect: perfection itself.
So let's just jump right in. I want to start with a number 100%. Now, in the trading world, a 100% win rate, that's the stuff of legend, right? It's the holy grail, the thing that most people only dream about.
But what if I told you an AI trading system actually pulled it off? And not just for one day. We're talking 2 consecutive days. I mean, imagine a system so perfectly in tune with the market that it just doesn't lose.
Okay, so let's break this down. We're talking about a system called COREv4.0. And on the morning of September 11th, 2025, get this, it went to work. In 28 minutes, less than half an hour, it fired off 10 trades, nailed every single one, and walked away with over $277 in profit. Just flawless. A lightning-fast, perfect session.
And here's the kicker. This wasn't some lucky fluke. The day before, September 10th, it did the exact same thing. Another perfect session, another 100% win rate. 2 days in a row of pure perfection. So you got to ask, right? How on earth did it do that? This wasn't just luck. It was a very specific setup. Well, the secret sauce, the magic ingredient, is something the system calls a perfect 4-4 CASC alignment. Now that sounds complicated, but think of it as the ultimate green light. It's the one signal it waits for before it goes on the hunt.
So what is this CASC model? Basically, it's the system's eyes and ears. It's looking at 4 key things in the market, 4 different assets, to see if they're all singing the same tune. And when all 4 of them line up, a 4 out of 4 alignment, that's when the system knows it's go time. It's the highest conviction signal it can get. And you can kind of think of these 4 assets as a team, a squad, each with its own job. First, you've got the SPY, the S&P 500. That's your anchor. Is the whole market on board? Then there's TSLA, the amplifier. It tells you if there's gas in the tank for a really big, explosive move. Bitcoin, that's the gatekeeper. It's checking if the big money, the institutions, are feeling risky. And finally, you have the VIX, the guardian, making sure everything's calm and there's no fear in the market. So, on that morning of September 11th, the entire squad was perfectly aligned. The anchor was breaking out, the amplifier was exploding, the gatekeeper was holding the line, and the guardian was asleep. I mean, you couldn't paint a more perfect picture. This was the system's highest conviction setup, the absolute perfect hunting ground.
Okay, so the stage is set. The perfect setup is confirmed. How did it actually play out? Well, like I said, this all happened in a flash. We're not talking about a long, drawn-out battle. This was a surgical strike.
And this timeline, it shows you the real genius of the system. It's placing its orders hours before the market even opens. It sees that scary CPI data is coming out at 8:30, and what does it do? It just steps aside. It creates a no-fly zone for a few minutes. Then, boom, the market opens, and it executes everything flawlessly in under 30 minutes. See, its real edge isn't just picking the direction, it's what we call time arbitrage. It owns that little golden window in the morning and gets out before things get messy.
And when you look at where the profits came from, you can see that CASC squad strategy just worked. The SPY, the anchor, it gave a nice, solid base of profit. But TSLA, the amplifier, that's where the real fireworks came from, that massive burst of profit. Every piece of the puzzle did its job exactly as it was supposed to.
But look, making money is one thing. Anyone can get lucky on a good day. The real genius of this system, what really sets it apart, isn't just how aggressive it is. It's the incredible, almost inhuman discipline it has.
See, the system runs in what it calls balanced hunter mode. Now, it's looking for those same aggressive signals that a reckless gambler might chase. But, and this is the huge difference, it does it with small, conservative bet sizes. It has super strict time limits. Its number one job isn't making money, it's protecting its capital. It's like having a Formula One engine, but with the best brakes in the world. And it even has a kill switch, an emergency eject button. If the market suddenly turns ugly, if the SPY breaks down and volatility spikes, the system is programmed to just get out, flatten all positions, no hesitation. Even on its best day ever, it was still planning for the absolute worst-case scenario.
So there you have it, an incredible, aggressive, yet disciplined profit machine. It just had 2 perfect days. What could possibly be wrong with that? Well, this is where the story gets really weird, and honestly, kind of profound. Because for this AI,
perfection wasn't a reason to celebrate. It was a warning.
Right after these back-to-back perfect days, the system's own logs spit out this message. 100% win rate sessions are statistically concerning. Expect mean reversion. It literally told itself, hey, this is too good to be true. So you have to wonder, why in the world would perfection be concerning? It's because the system understands something fundamental about statistics and reality. A 100% win rate isn't normal. It's an outlier, an anomaly. It means that for a brief moment, the market conditions were perfectly, absolutely ideal for its strategy. But it also knows that perfect moment can't last. Reality, the messy, chaotic average, is about to come crashing back in. And when it does, that perfect edge is gone.
And this is the truly brilliant part. It didn't just recognize the warning, it acted on it. It didn't get greedy, it didn't double down. Instead, it immediately switched gears. It banked half its profits, took them off the table. It cut its trading size for the next day, and it started getting ready for the market to turn. It was actively protecting itself from its own success.
And that just leaves us with this really interesting, provocative thought, doesn't it? The story of COREv4.0, it's not really just about a perfect trade, it's a much bigger lesson. It suggests that maybe true long-term success in any complex system isn't about hitting that one perfect peak. Maybe it's about having the wisdom and the discipline to know when you're there and to know that it's time to prepare for what comes next.